What's up guys, welcome to the first video in calligraphy. My name is QDS Danny and you guys watching my channel Korayu. Alright, so we begin this series of calligraphy. We're going to show you guys different fonts. I can do calligraphy in English, all the fonts in English, plus I do Arabic and I do Persian and Urdu and whatever the fonts of like related to the Arabic, I can do that. And I also do the Chinese calligraphy. So we're gonna do a lot of different tricks of how we're gonna do the calligraphy. And one thing that I use this hand, the left hand, and I can use the right hand. So if we can do just a simple pen, or say we can do a lot of say different techniques of say calligraphy. So for example, if we want to do A, we can just use a simple pen, or we can do this way. Or if you wanna do B, we can do this way. So if you're looking here, we start by just using a simple pen. Or say for example, I do this way as well. Say if I want to do C, I go this way, but my right hand is not as well as good as on my left hand, but still it's gonna do the job. So as I said, I can do two ways. I can write, say for example, English, and for example I can write for example Persian, because the Persian and Arabic, we're gonna go from this side. Say for example, if you do this way, we can do like that. Or we can filler, it's gonna be like exactly like Urdu as well. So we can do this way. So you can, as I said, you can do, say for example, a pen. Or I've got another pens. I've got the 3 pens here. I've got 3.0. I've got 4.0, and I've got say for example 2.0. So now if we start with the 2.0, we can do our calligraphy. For example, we can do A. Say now we can do A. For example, we do A this way, and A, and then if you guys want to do B, for example, we can do B here, and we do this way, and this guy is going to come a little bit like that, and do like that, A, B, C, for example. So because I don't have a line, so I need to put a line here, so I'm not going to go up and down. And we can use this bigger font, the same ones. For example, now we're gonna do A, for example, and if we do B, and we can do C. So that's a bigger font, but you guys can use it different. If you want to use, you can use the 2 pen for your calligraphy. Say for example, you just use a normal 2 pen, put for example tape, and you can do your calligraphy like that. Say for example, now you want to write something. Now if I hold it, say if I want to put a C, D, E, F, so what I do is I'll go like that, and I close this one here. So and then here, then we can go straight. If we can push it this way here, and then we can, there's going to be a line like that here, and then we can put it straight like that, and then we can go like that, C. And then if you want to do T, for example, we can hold it like that. We go all the way here, and we do it this way here, close this guy here, and then we can put a line here, and then we can connect the line to the 2 lines together. For example, here the 2 lines going to be here, and then we're going to move this one towards there, so we can do it this way. So now our D is done. We can do like that. Our and then we can do E. We can put a straight line. We can put a straight line like that, and then here we can do here E. We can put this guy here, and we can put a straight line like that, E, and then bring this guy here, and just put straight line like that. So we can do this way our and then I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna do F. For example, we gonna bring this guy from here, starts from here, and then when you can reach here, we can put it this way, and then we're gonna put one straight line like that, and then we can put it here. We can make it like a F. We do this way, and here you guys can put a straight line from here. You just put a straight line like that, and till it reaches here. So that's our F. Like that. So you can use it with two pen, or you can use this, put the pen, or for Chinese calligraphy we can use a brush. For example, we can have a small brush, or for Arabic or for Urdu or Persian, we can use it like that. For the tip it should be like that. For English and for Chinese we can do the small ones, or very fine ones like that, or we can do like that for the big ones for the strokes. So for Chinese it's very hard to do this way. This way is more good with Arabic, or this guy is here for say for example we do Arabic, we can put an A like that, we can close it here, or we can go straight line like that, close it here, push it this way, and for example we can push Arabic like that. So we can put a straight line like that, push it a little bit here, and push another line here. So here we can push it, and we can push it this way. So that's Arabic. For example, I'm not going to write very holy words, for example, but just want to show you guys. Say for example we can put we can go up this way, we can push it this way, and we can push it this way. So like that. For Urdu or for Persian, we can keep our pen. It's called nastaliq, I think. It goes like that. So we can easily hold the two pen, and we can put it here. So say for example in Urdu we can push it this way, so we can use one and like that. So and for Chinese, for example, Chinese is a little bit different. As I said, we can use a brush. We can use the brush, say for example, because Chinese got lots of strokes. For example, we can come here and for the first one as this way, and we put our second stroke like that, and this stroke is gonna come all the way down, and this stroke from here, and we can push it this way like that, and we make it like in English we can put it like a K, for example. And this guy is here. From here we're gonna push it down. Alright, so but as I said, we can use our brush, and I don't have the fine brush, and we can put it with the stroke, and we can do like that, and this guy is here, and this guy is here, and we can go down all the way and push it up, and we can do this way, and we can push it this way. So because Chinese have lots of stroke, stroke, and it has a double dots, it has a triple dots, it has a 4 dot, for example, and we can do dots and hooks, strokes in different formats. For example, if we look at the Chinese, we have for example double dot, and the double dot is going to come like that, and there is another double dot, it's going to come like that, and it's going to come like that. So we have another dot like that, and it's going to come like that. So that's a different way of writing. For example, if you have a triple dot, we can do this way, and we can do 2 double dots here. Okay, so we can do this way. Our here I've got this calligraphy set. You can do this way. This is more expensive way. It's not very expensive, it's very cheap, but you can put the inks, all the inks here, so we can have our different cartridge here. We can put the center of the cartridge, and we can use it regardless of what method we guys use. We're going to get the result, and the main thing is that we understand how to do strokes and how to do our writing. Say for example, you don't have to use A4, you can use just this one with the line. We're going to use this one with the line to guide us through the different process. So we can use either this way, or we can use this way. It's up to you guys. Say for example, now if you, as I said in Chinese, we can do this way. For example, now if I put another stroke here, for example, now if I put a straight stroke like that, and this guy is going to come from the top, and we can this guy is going to come and going to all the way here, and we can put this guy at the end, just like here, just like the letter K. So we can do like that. But as I said, they are all going to be strokes. It's totally different than English and Persian. So we can get the first stroke like that, and we can go all the way here, and we can do like that. We can put this one, and we make it big here. And as I said, Persian and Arabic and everything is different, so we can come all the way here, we can use it this way. Alright, so now we're gonna go on the, say for example, lines. If you look in here, we have lines here to guide us, but what happens if you have say for example like this, we don't have a line. So there is a trick here. If you can put there is a line here like that, we can you can put it on a clip or something. You can put a, say for example, tape. So this one's going to guide you. If you look in here, there is a problem here, or this one, because English and Arabic, or Urdu or Persian, or regardless Chinese, little bit of Chinese, because Chinese you're going to go on either way. But look at here in English and especially Arabic, we need to follow the line. So when you follow the line, you got to go ahead. But the trick is that you guys can put an A4 paper under another A4 paper to guide you. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but that's the way we can use the, for example, guide us. Now you can use all the way through the lines. Regardless of say now we don't have a line, say we don't have a line here, so we don't have a line here, but now we have a line here. This is more easier. Say for example, A4 paper with the guided lines, this is a lot easier than for example this one if you want to put, you can put another paper underneath to guide you. Because we are not computers, humans are not computers. Human hands, they move either way. We are all moving all direction instead of computer. Computer just goes straight, and because inside the computer there is x-axis and y-axis. So the y-axis goes down and the x-axis coming this way. So from the computer screen there is the here is the thousands like that screen here. So if you put a 910 or 920, you can come all the way here. Or if you put a, say for example 600 something, you're going to come all the way here. So there is pixels here, there is bitmaps here, there's a map in the computer memory. That's what the computers can write straight away. As a human, there is no pixels in our hands. We don't have a pixel, or we don't have anything that guide us, that look, there is a squares here. We can't see the squares because human hands, we move it on say for example not a straight line, rigid line, but we like to see, say for example, in curvy lines, because our brains are made up to look at the curvy lines, because we're going to look at the, for example, hills, and we look at other hills, or we look at the mountains, or we look at the tree, for example. But if you look in all of them, there's curvy lines. So even if inside the languages, when we do curvy, it's more say for example, what looks cool, say for example, if I put A this way, because it's a curvy, there is a lot of curve, that's what we like it. But if I put an A this way, for example, it's not liked by many people, but it's okay, but not liked by many people, because we like more of, say for example, this way. Even if you have put Arabic or Persian or Urdu, this whatever we put it this way. Look at Chinese, they all have a curves. So human brain, we're looking for a curve. Anywhere there is a curve, we like the curve. And but the computers, because the computers, they're not self-aware, and the computers have a pixels, that's why the computers can put it straight in one line without looking at the lines. But humans, we need to look at the lines. So the last one that I want to talk about is to look at the balancing. So for example, what we mean by balancing. Now I have a 2.0, for example. If I use for example big, or you can use it very small, you don't need to put a big. For example, we can come here and put a, say, A, and for example, we can put a B beside it, and if I put a line here, I can put a straight line B, and I can put a straight lines like a C, and for example, you can write something like that, and underneath, for example, apple, for example, or we can put a bed, for example, and this one we can put a cat. That's how we can do. Or we can put a, for example, D, we can put a dog, for example. That's how if you look in here, you are following the line. So the last ones, for example, we can do elephant. We can do elephant from, start from here, bring it here, and we can do like that. We can do, and this guy is gonna come here. So like that, if you put it here. So that's how we, if you follow the lines, we can it comes in with like that.